At the start, it was nice and cool, like slightly overcast. It's perfect running conditions, and that's probably going to help as well. Lower the times. Here we go. We have our men's leader past, as you were saying, past the highest point, and now coming down. And I don't know about you, Steph, but like these don't seem like trails I've seen before. So this might be some of the new images that we're getting on this course. So led by Anthony Felber, followed by Robert Penboy.
I think he's running with real momentum right now. I mean, not only on the course, but in general in his race. And as we can see there, it is a close pack at the front. The top three runners are really running very close together.
Yeah, and take that back. Robert Penboy is in the lead.
Yep.
So Anthony Felber fell back. So maybe they did take a wrong turn or something. But anyway, these three gentlemen are all together. we had Anthony Felber on your screen, who seemingly was doing something with his pack a little bit as he was going, and then Luca Del Pero going through Alain Santamaria, not stopping at the aid station. Interesting. Some of the runners have a bit of a different strategy, but you know, the sun is out and it's going to get hotter and hotter. So especially on that section, which is quite exposed on that four-wheel drive track, I think Luca Del Pero has heaps of experience, and he invested a few seconds into refilling his flasks, and I believe that is a very smart move. Look at that climb.
Cool. Top men. Now, this is the second climb of the race. It's a short climb. We have the first big climb, the climb near the end. This is the short middle climb, but it is punchy.
Anthony Felber and Gianluca Ghiano from Italy, both using poles for that climb, and that's going to make such a difference. And it's interesting, you know, like this is, again, air quote, only a 50K, and it's so cool to see those top runners now choosing to take poles, even on usually poles used to be only for 100 miles, and then runners realize that if you are comfortable using poles, even on a 50K on such big climbs, everything you can do to save your legs will make a difference. And so you see that both these runners making really good ground on that climb, and have left behind Robert Penboy, who did not have poles. So it does make a big difference. Here we go. Our lead woman, Sara Alonso, representing Team Asics.
Look at this scenery. I mean, this is just a gift to be able to run on these trails. I hope the runners, as fast as they are going, get a chance to look at these views coming up on yet one of these 20 legs on Sara Alonso's left.
Here we go. A bit of a replay. Oh! So we had missed it. Wow, that is like 4 steps on the hands before the knees touch the ground. That is skills.
And there we go, looking at that final little bit of a climb on the men's side. I was wondering why he was keeping his poles out, but it's because we still have that last sharp ascent before the descent, and then a long runnable stretch of flat. And here we can see on the left-hand side of your screen, we have Sara Alonso coming through the checkpoint, making sure to drain her flask before she refills. This is going to be a quick transition, and there we go. She's off.
The middle on that climb. I don't know if this was part of the plan to really put an attack here at this point. And he knows that course so well. He's not even done with the climb. He's already putting the poles away, only a few meters, and then drop down. That is optimized. This is perfectly handled by the French runner. And look at him go down that track. It is super steep, and he's making it look so smooth.
You cannot take your eyes off the trail when you are going down terrain like this. So the top men are now on the second descent of this course, and that is our second place woman here now on the screen. So we've had a switch up. That's Ioana from Romania in second place. But wow, look at him move now. He's going to try to gain some ground that he lost on those climbs. Look at him open up on this flat, very runnable section.
That's and not only open up, but he is moving back in first place. Robert Painboy is just making a statement here with Anthony Felber, even though, we had a pretty strong reference on a half marathon, so he has wheels, but Robert Painboy is like, you might be faster on those climbs with your sticks, but I am moving faster than you on those rolling sections. And we're going to have quite a bit of them as well in that second part of the PDA. Woo, Steph, that's what we're in for.
Sara Alonso, our leading women, continuing to push, also without poles, but not looking like she is struggling nearly as much as Robert was without the poles. She is pushing.
Yeah, we know her well enough.
And we've had a switch up again on the men's side. So Robert Painboy is doing a bit of a leapfrog with Anthony Felber. They are shifting back and forth. Anthony is not willing to give up that first place.
Who are running in third, fourth, and fifth all together. But they can't be too far back because Anthony and Robert were just on that section about a minute and a half ago at most. So everything is still pretty compact in the top 5 in the men's race at least.
Sara Alonso really taking the lead from about 2 hours into this course. We are now 3 hours and 46 minutes in, showing an incredibly strong day, but being chased down by Ioana Madalina Amariei, who is also chasing down the men from Romania. She is coming off of a win.
Anthony Felber and Robert Painboy, both first and second, going back and forth, but definitely neither of them has managed to pull away from the other. So we'll keep our eyes.
Oh no! This is Robert Painboy. It looks like he's taken a fall. Oh shoot!
Are you okay?
He's either taken a fall or he's got a cramp, but he is sitting by the side of the trail. This is not good news.
Clearly, both gentlemen were ahead, leading in first and second, and yeah, this is a confirmation. Now we've got both Alain Santamaria and Gianluca Ghiano, who have gone through RTS, and then no sign of Anthony Felber, and we have had images of Robert Painboy on the ground. But wow, the cards have been reshuffled, and we're back on the RTS 8 station. So who do we get here coming through? And it is not Anthony Felber. It is Luca Del Pero. Wow. Something has happened. Something has happened to Anthony as well, and I really don't know what it could have been. Luca Del Pero in third, and assuming that they spend about the same time at the 8th station, Anthony Felber would now be sitting in fourth, about 20 seconds back from Luca Del Pero. Yeah, Sara Alonso is almost at the bottom of that descent. One more dive onto the steeper single tracks. And also the change between the light and the shade is also sometimes playing tricks on the runners.
Oh no, we've got another
again
ball from Sara. She is really just a specialist at falling and rallying. We've heard about the puke and rally. Sara does the fall and rally.
Crash and rally. Look at that.
Catching up to her. I know. I'm just.
She sure is. Like, she is holding. She's really running aggressively now, and she's on the same flat sections. I feel like there's gonna be. It's probably then gonna be down to a minute. 90 seconds top when they're going to get to the RTS 8 station. That's going to be a bit of a news for Sara Alonso.
So looking at the men's side, we actually have Alain Santamaria Blanco clocking through in fourth at that last checkpoint. And I was right. He is 5 minutes back from Gianluca Ghiano. He's coming through about 3 minutes behind Anthony Felber, who is in third. Luca Del Pero has shot into first. Our fan favorite is actually delivering.
Luca Del Pero, and he's gone through the highest point of the race and is dropping down on the other side. He is now on the right side of the mountain, making his way to Vieja. and we're waiting to have the splits of the next runners, but it looks like he's going to open quite a bit of ground.
Almost
That
too
is
relaxed.
impressive.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I would be this relaxed if I were him. Given what's happened in the race, given the switch-ups that we've seen, given how close the men's field has been, I don't know if I'd be running as relaxed as he is, but I gotta give him kudos. Gianluca Ghiano in second, so the two Italians really going for it. But he was 5 minutes back behind Luca Del Pero at the last checkpoint. There's Luca on the right side of the screen. Okay, so we have just under a kilometer in between first and second place. That is not possible to make up at all. Del Pero is running to the first place to win this 55K course.
There we go.
A nice surprise for him, or he was just playing us all, because this was an incredibly strong performance. As you say, you know, he used his tactics well. He kind of came up from further behind. He saved it in his legs. He knew that he could climb well. He knew that he could descend well, and he is now running to the finish, incredibly smooth, making it look way too easy.
Yeah, man.
Woo! Here we go. Let's give it up for Luca Del Pero from Italy, our winner on the men's side of the 55K PDA race. Congratulations, Luca. And at the end,
Here we go. Make it to the line. And there we go.
What a fantastic race. What a fantastic finish.
Oh, yeah. It's not his first rodeo. And rings the bell, crosses the line, and celebration with Gianluca and Luca Del Pero. These gentlemen know each other, race each other, and certainly appreciate one another.
Sara Alonso, she now has a 4-minute lead over Ioana Madalina from Romania. And then in third, we've got Nuria Gil Clapera.
While, wow, Ioana is now going absolutely all out.
Whoa.
She's taking risks here. Like, hopefully she's fueling, but we're in for a race. I don't know if she can close 4 minutes, but we can. Like, thank you for like the realization for these kind of side by side shots, because we can clearly see the difference in pace between these two women. Look at that.
And this must be Nuria.
Yeah, it's Nuria.
Yeah.
And she is right there too.
Yeah.
Like, she is literally 150 meters behind Ioana. We have 300 meters, so there we go. That's making me lie big time. This is only 300 meters, where we clocked 500 meters between Ioana and Sara Alonso. Now Ioana is going full throttle, almost overshot that turn. Man, she is going to go hard all the way to the finish. But it's so good that, you know, her family is always out to celebrate those big moments in an athlete's career. Ladies and gentlemen, Sara Alonso taking the win at the 2026 PDA. Ring that bell, girl. She wants that tape.
Finish tape. Let's go. The finish line is ahead. Look forward. Here we have our second place in PDA, Valderrama by UTMB. Ioana Madalina Amariei from Romania. This is our second place woman. It's time to smile now. You've made it.
55K, 3,300 meters of gain. And there we go. A little kiss to the less than 1-year-old baby. And with a bright smile on her face.
Nuria Gil Clapera, the mom of a 1-year-old, finishing in third. Incredibly competitive race. Whoa!
Oh, and this is why she was looking back. Nayara Irigoyen coming in 4th place, less than 10 seconds behind. Woo!
I told you that the women's field was going to be tight. It is a closer race than the men's field. That is not something we normally see. And that speaks to the level of competition, the depth, the range of these women.